Mosquitoes are the hardest pest on earth to get rid of. Not just because every time you call someone to spray your yard, it can cost you more than $100, but also because the spray only works for a few weeks and then they come right back. But money is not what worries me the most. Every time we spray chemicals all over the yard, we might also kill honeybees, butterflies, dragonflies, and the good creatures that help our gardens. It can even be toxic to pets and small children. So what if we want to get rid of mosquitoes? Do we have to destroy the whole ecosystem in our own yard too? No, I do not believe that. Today, I'm going to show you a very simple green trap where just one spoonful can make the mosquitoes in your garden die almost right away. But besides that trap, you'll also learn 2 more mosquito control methods for different situations. And the last one is the most sustainable. It brings back the whole ecosystem that mosquito sprays may have damaged. And at the end of the video, I'll answer the 5 most common questions about mosquitoes, the ones people misunderstand the most. This is not just a video to help you kill a few mosquitoes tonight. This is a video to help you take back your yard for this whole summer, and it can keep working for years to come. The worst mosquito season America has ever seen. Can somebody please explain to me what is going on this summer? Oh, sorry, I know you clicked here to hear how to deal with mosquitoes, but let me vent for a second. This summer is driving me crazy. You know, I live in Pennsylvania. Around here, ticks alone are enough to make you want to put on armor every time you step into the yard. But over the past few weeks, the thing that has been ruining my yard the most has not been ticks. It has been mosquitoes. Before, mosquitoes were just annoying to me, but this year, it does not feel like just a few itchy bumps anymore. When you start hearing more about West Nile, about mosquito traps testing positive, about areas having to be sprayed, mosquitoes stop feeling like tiny, harmless insects. Just look at Texas, and you'll see it. Fort Bend County had to declare a local public health emergency on the 17th after weeks of rain made the mosquito numbers shoot up. Just last month, one county alone got 1,505 mosquito complaints. Some traps caught around 5,000 mosquitoes in a single collection. 5,000. My goodness, that is a terrifying number. Then I heard some places in Texas were spraying within a half-mile radius to cut down adult mosquitoes carrying the virus. I do not know if where I am in Pennsylvania will go that far, but I do know I cannot just sit around and wait for somebody to come save me from mosquitoes. Because in my own backyard from May through the first half of June, I pretty much gave up sitting on the porch in the evening. Weekend BBQs got cut back too. The kids wanted to run out into the yard, but we had to call them back in early, because as soon as dusk got close, the backyard turned into a buffet, and unfortunately, we were the main course. If you have been following this channel long enough, you know I love homemade traps. We have made fan traps, bottle traps, and even the Crisco candle trick. They work. But honestly, I also like my garden to look like a garden, not like some experiment corner behind the garage. So today, I want to pick the right method for the right moment. One cleaner way to trap mosquitoes, one method that works almost right away when you want to sit outside, and one slower method that takes more patience but is best for the whole garden. Let's start with the blue mosquito trap first, and I bet 90% of the people who clicked this video came because of it. Method 1, Blue CO2 Trap. The first method is still a trap. I know a lot of people are like me. We like setting traps. We like feeling like we are actively hunting mosquitoes, and we like going out the next morning to see what we caught. But this time, I want a cleaner trap. No fan, no power cord, no plastic bottles hanging right where the whole family is eating, and more importantly, this trap does not attract mosquitoes the same way you attract flies. Flies can be drawn in by sweet stuff, sour stuff, spoiled food. But mosquitoes are different. When a female mosquito is getting ready to bite, she follows the signs of a living body breath, human smell, dark places, and warmth. So this trap simply pretends to be a living target. The ingredients are simple, so do not believe anybody who tells you to buy a whole pile of extra stuff just to repel mosquitoes. For today's trap, you only need a 2-liter plastic bottle, 1 cup of warm water, about 240 milliliters, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of live bread yeast, 3 to 5 drops of blue dish soap, a black trash bag or black paper to wrap around the outside, and if you want to boost the human smell, a piece of cloth or a sock that has been lightly worn. Lightly, okay. We are trying to lure mosquitoes, not torture the neighbors. Remember this: use live yeast, not baking powder. Baking powder fizzes a little, and then it is done. Live yeast eats the sugar and slowly gives off CO2. And do not use boiling water. The water only needs to be warm, like baby bath water. If it feels hot on your hand, it might kill the yeast. Here is how you make it. Cut off the top part of the bottle and keep it to make a funnel. Pour 1 cup of warm water into the bottom of the bottle, then stir in 2 tablespoons of sugar until it dissolves. Sprinkle 1/4 teaspoon of live yeast on top. You do not need to beat it hard like you are making bread. Just let it do its thing. Then add 3 to 5 drops of blue dish soap into the bottom of the bottle. Flip the top of the bottle upside down and place it back into the bottle body to make a funnel. Wrap the outside with a black bag or black paper, but leave the funnel opening uncovered. If you use a piece of cloth or a sock, tie it near the mouth of the trap. Do not let it touch the water. And here is how it works, which is just as simple as making it. The yeast creates CO2. The black color makes it feel dark. The cloth smell adds a human signal, and the dish soap helps make it harder for the mosquito to escape once it falls in. If you need a neat trap that is easy to hide, has no power cord, and does not take much setup, this is the one I would try first. Now, if the burgers are already on the grill and mosquitoes are going after your ankles right now, you need something faster. Method 2. Cinnamon Smoke Barrier. One evening, I was standing in the kitchen looking out at the garden I had taken care of all spring, and I asked myself, wait a minute, why am I hiding inside while the mosquitoes get to use my yard? I had avoided that porch long enough. That night, I did not need another trap that would only tell me tomorrow morning whether it caught anything. I just needed something easy, fast, and doable right away before I got annoyed again and went back inside. So this second method is not for hunting mosquitoes. It is a no-fly zone made with cinnamon smoke. It protects the spot where you are sitting. You need a thick paper towel, a little cinnamon powder, and if you have it, a crushed bay leaf, plus an old cast iron pan or a metal tray that can handle heat. Do not do this on a plastic plate. Do not do this on a wooden table. I'm saying that because I know somebody will try. The method is very simple. Lay the paper towel out, then sprinkle a thin layer of cinnamon powder over it. Do not dump the whole jar on there, just cover it evenly with a light layer. If you have a bay leaf, crumble it or crush it and sprinkle a little in. Then roll the paper towel up tight like a small cigar. Twist the 2 ends a little so the powder inside does not fall out. Put that roll in the cast iron pan or metal tray. Light one end until it catches, then blow out the flame. Let it smolder like a homemade incense stick. To mosquitoes, the air around you is like a scent trail leading straight to a meal. Your breath, your skin smell, your sweat, your body, warmth. All of it is a signal. A little smoke scrambles that scent trail. It does not kill them, but it makes it harder for them to follow you. Place the tray near the area where you are sitting, but do not let the smoke blow straight into your face. And please do not turn this little trick into a fire safety test. Use a cast iron pan or a metal tray. Keep it away from dry mulch, porch curtains, paper, the BBQ gas tank, small children, and pets. Keep water nearby. When you are done, put it out completely. And this is the important part. Smoke only helps you take back one evening. But if you want fewer mosquitoes all summer without having to burn something every night, then the third method is the one worth waiting for. Method 3. Use dragonflies. Honestly, if you only like methods that work the same day, you can stop here. I do not blame you. The CO2 trap and cinnamon smoke are enough to give you something to do tonight. But if you are like me, you hate mosquitoes, you love your garden, and you are willing to put in the work to improve your yard, then this is the method I like the most. This one is slower, takes more effort, but it changes the way your garden works. When mosquitoes get really bad, most people's first reaction is to spray. I get it. When you are getting bitten nonstop, anybody would want a quick fix. But the problem is, a few days after spraying, the mosquitoes come back. Then we spray again. Then we spray again after that. And spray does not know which one is a mosquito and which one is eating mosquitoes for us. I'm not saying that to make anyone feel guilty. I've wanted to just spray and be done with it too. But the longer I garden, the more I realize there are times when we are not just killing mosquitoes. We are killing the natural enemies of mosquitoes, the allies of humans. So this third method to me feels like a small way to make things right with nature. And the first ally I want to talk about is the dragonfly. Dragonflies are not just beautiful. They are the backyard air patrol. They perch up high, look around, then dart out to catch mosquitoes, gnats, and other tiny flying bugs. And what is even better is that dragonflies do not only hunt as adults. Dragonfly larvae live in water, and they are hunters too. That means they join this fight both in the air and in the water. So how do you invite them in? The easiest thing is not digging a pond. The easiest thing is giving them places to land. Put a few thin bamboo stakes along the edge of the garden, near flower beds, near the fence, near damp areas, or anywhere with a lot of flying insects. If you already have trellis wire, a trellis outdoor string lights, or a few sturdy dry branches, use those too. Dragonflies like to perch a little higher, watch, then launch out to hunt. Setting up stakes for them is basically like building watchtowers for your guards. The next step is making the garden more alive. A lawn cut short, empty, and bare may look neat, but it does not invite anyone to come help you. I'm not saying turn your yard into a jungle. I'm just saying add flowers, add native plants. If you can add low shrubs, add shady corners, add ground cover in the right spots. When the yard starts coming back to life, dragonflies are not the only allies. Depending on where you live, you may see birds, bats, frogs, lizards preying, mantises, bees, butterflies, and other pollinators come back too. Not every species fits every yard, but the principle is the same. The more controlled life you have, the harder it is for mosquitoes to take over the garden by themselves. Things to watch for after a mosquito bite. Before we move into the questions and answers, I want to talk about something a lot of people ignore. With ticks, we are usually very alert. If a tick attaches, we check the skin, remember the date, and look for a red ring. But with mosquitoes, we slap it, scratch a few times, and forget about it. A normal mosquito bite can be red, swollen, itchy, and sometimes form a small blister or turn dark like a bruise. Some people react more strongly with swelling. Over a larger area, hives, a mild fever, or swollen lymph nodes. A big red bump does not automatically mean a virus. But if the bite keeps getting redder, hotter, more painful, or has red streaks spreading out from it, I would not call that normal itching anymore. That can be a sign of infection from scratching or damaged skin. What I pay the most attention to is not just the red bump. I pay attention if after that there is fever, headache, body aches, unusual tiredness, rash, vomiting, diarrhea, joint pain, or more serious signs like a stiff neck, confusion, shaking, or muscle weakness. With West Nile, many people have no symptoms, but when serious symptoms show up, you should not sit at home guessing. It is probably just the heat. And dengue, chikungunya, or oropouch are not things I mention just to scare you. But if you have recently traveled live in an area with alerts or notice fever along with joint pain, pain behind the eyes, rash, a lot of vomiting, stomach pain, or unusual bleeding, be more careful. I'm telling you these signs so you do not ignore your own body just because it is only mosquitoes. And right after this, we are going to answer the questions that help you prevent mosquitoes smarter. Why some people get bitten more, why they love ankles, and why they come back so fast after rain. Questions and answers. First question: Why do mosquitoes bite some people more than others? I hate to say this, but some people really are more attractive to mosquitoes than others. It is not because of sweet blood. Mosquitoes are not holding a little cup and testing your blood before they choose you. They follow the CO2 in your breath, then pay attention to your skin smell, sweat skin, bacteria, body heat, and even the color of your clothes. If you are wearing dark clothes, just finished working in the garden, still warm and sweaty, then to a mosquito. You look like a sign that says dinner is here. Second question, do male mosquitoes bite people? No, male mosquitoes do not bite you. They feed on flower nectar and live pretty peacefully. The one keeping you awake, making you slap your legs over and over, is usually the female mosquito. Female mosquitoes of many species need blood to make eggs. In other words, the thing ruining your evening is usually a very annoying future mother. I know hearing that does not make me like her anymore. Third question, are any mosquitoes actually useful? Yes, and this is something it took me a few years of gardening to really understand. Not everything that looks like a mosquito deserves to be killed right away. The elephant mosquito, or Toxorhinchites, does not bite people as an adult. Its larvae even eat the larvae of other mosquitoes. Some mosquitoes also help with pollination. I'm still not going to hug and kiss anything that bites me, but in a yard, knowing who is the enemy and who is an ally matters a lot. Fourth question, why do mosquitoes like biting ankles and feet? I know that feeling. You put on long sleeves and think you are being smart, then 5 minutes later, your ankles are getting treated like an open buffet. Your legs are close to low grass bushes, damp, shady areas, the places where mosquitoes often rest. Feet also have sweat sock smell and skin bacteria. To mosquitoes, that is a pretty clear road sign. Fifth question, why do mosquitoes come back so fast after rain? Because many mosquito eggs do not need to be sitting in water from the start. Some species lay eggs on the sides of pots, buckets inside tires, right above the waterline. When the rain comes, the water rises and the eggs hatch. So just dumping the water out may not be enough. You have to scrub, turn things upside down, cover them, or get rid of the water-holding item completely. Do not just tilt the bucket and reward yourself like the job is done. I'm not promising your yard will be 100% mosquito-free. My yard is not like that either. But once I stopped treating mosquitoes like bad luck, things changed. I started looking at where they were being born, how they were finding me, and where I could stop them. Mosquitoes really are one of the most annoying things I've ever had to deal with in the yard. And because they are so frustrating, we end up thinking of all kinds of ways to handle them. I have my ways. You may have yours. Your mom, your grandma, your neighbor. They may have some really good tricks I have never heard of. So share them below. Honestly, I believe a lot of little tips like that are still more useful than getting angry and spraying chemicals all over the yard every time. Because the goal of this channel is not just to protect us from mosquitoes, but also to protect the creatures that help make the garden healthier, like dragonflies, bees, butterflies, and other little allies. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more cheap, practical, and kinder ways to protect our yards.